And welcome back for what is going to be the conclusion of this. Let's just call it an experience, because that's about what it's been. We currently have Dozer squaring off with cosplay Sean Bean at the air quotes top of the wall. Light Show has troll cord his gang of gymnastic trolls over the wall using the battering ram not as intended. Drunk Ripsaw is tagging people with dog biscuits in an effort to get Snarls Barkley to attack them.
Successfully.
So far,
It's super effective.
so far, not Legolas has been mauled with cuddles by the puppy. Dixie, last I saw you were hunting down a dwarf. I don't know if that is what you were still doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could find him pretty well. He's the one guy with the giant, obnoxious, double-bladed foam axe. So you're kind of squaring off with him. And All-Star, you have a mook that is locked in Mortal Kombat with you.
Pretty much.
For better or for worse, with your both flailing ineptitudes. But hey, you're really into the cosplay. Dozer, would you like to attempt to deal with totally cosplay Sean Beam?
I would like to deal with him.
I mean, everyone knows Sean Bean always dies.
This is true. Oh, you know what? I just forgot something very important. Somebody took Kami.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, no.
Addiction tests.
I'll worry about the addiction test later. But, yep. So Dozer, what would you like to do with Sean Beam as he has drawn his fake sword and is making grand proclamations about how the Urukai will never win this day?
So Dozer is just going to let that adrenaline surge work for him, and he's going to burst forward. He's going to use his left hand to grab the guy's sword wrist, and then the right hand will come up and do a rabbit punch to the stomach, and then sweep his feet out from under him. Like, basically, he's going to go into a cartwheel, and then Dozer will just grab him and slam him to the ground.
All right, let's see how that works out.
Touch him with the right fist, so his thing turns into turns red.
Dead.
Except he's cheating too, so it's fine.
He's not cheating.
He's not? Goodness.
Why would he be cheating? He is son of Gondor, or whatever it is in the thing.
Yeah.
Son of Gondor.
Also, he doesn't need to cheat because they're the ones that are supposed to win. So,
Right? He is playing an important character. I'm imagining you. There you go.
I'm like, do I want to pre-edge it? Do I want to? No, I've got 16 dice. I'll post it.
Okay, so let me. So you are able to, as you go to tap him on the ground, he's going to attempt to do that thing of like sticking up at the sword as a guy leans over you. Do you want to dodge, or are you just going to let him tag you?
You mean gonna tag my black chainmail that is very clearly me cheating?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how much you wanted to sell it.
Yeah, you know what? I'll dodge out of the way of that. I'll make it look good. I think that's pretty good.
Man, he is way shittier than I thought he was going to be. So yeah, no, you managed to evade his stab from the ground up at you, as that's what always happens in the movies. And just give him a little tap, and he will kind of spit on the ground at your general area, and then go back on his arms, just kind of like stare at you with like a grumpy look on his face.
And I mean, it wasn't even like a rip. Like he's just gonna reach forward and just like flick the dude's chainmail with the RFID tag, so it turns black or goes red or whatever.
Yep.
And then he'll get up and Dozer will give him another grin and say, "Looks like you already lost, buddy." And turn around and go look for that elf so he can just like flick the dude's nose too.
Light show, you have troll cored your way over the wall. You are in the courtyard. There are people that are kind of running around because this is, they were supposed to brace the door. It was supposed to be like a tug of war thing to get the door open, but you guys have cheated.
Yeah, I would like to run into the largest crowd there is here and take the multiple attack free action here
Sure.
and attack everyone around me, going in the traditional historical berserker sense, going.
Oh God. I'm feeling kind of terrible. So how many people do you want to split your attack between, sir?
How many people are you going to let me split my attack between, sir?
Mechanically, you are allowed to split your attack. I believe it's in a number of times equal to half your weapon skill.
Oh, so only 3. Aw.
So you may start
well-
with 3 if you wish.
Yeah, gonna just double check my pools because sledgehammer isn't great for me. I kind of dig with lasers, but
That's all right.
I guess
I'm pretty sure getting hit with a sledgehammer is not great for them either.
So I actually only have 5 dice pools, so this is going to be great.
Yep, that's what they have because you are a troll. Oh man, you glitched on that one. That's a shame.
Yeah, well, it's a accuracy 3 weapon, so it doesn't matter that much.
So the first guy and the third guy that you swung at, you managed to take down. If you could explain to me how the second guy goes horribly wrong for you, that'd be fantastic.
I kind of imagine it as I'm standing there going left, right, forward as I'm swinging. But as I go to swing at the second guy, I kind of drop the grip of my weapon, so the second guy dodges, but the weapon continues to fly forward and hit the third guy that I wasn't actually going to hit.
Perfect. I love it.
And then I just go and grab my weapon again.
You just kind of stomp through the crowd. Ripsaw, you are
Yes.
moderately drunk still. It's great. It's the best thing ever. You are riding probably still on top of the drone because I can't imagine you had a reason to get off of said drone. What's your plan of attack?
So the trolls have just gone over the wall instead of
Yes.
trying to get through it, correct?
Yes, the trolls are
Well,
official.
someone's got to get through the wall so the rest of the orcs can get through. So I'm gonna charge directly at the wall.
Okay. Like not at the part where it's a breakaway. You're actually just trying to damage the scenery.
Oh well, the whatever gate they were supposed to barge through with the battering ram, I'm just gonna ram that and like punch my way through by jumping off the drone.
Okay. Dozer, do you want to roll your 9 dice for how well your drone pilots?
Sure thing.
We'll see how well that goes to see whether or not you're doing a Professor Farnsworth 35-mile-an-hour spaceship. Oh yeah, no, it is all into this Ripsaw.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna smash through the wall with my fists and my body and my everything.
Yep, you may go ahead and if you wish to do this at an accelerated speed, use Dozer's 6.
So you're the Kool-Aid man?
Yeah, we're about to
Oh,
Kool-Aid man
yeah.
through this prop wall.
I will, and just because it's hilarious, and because Light Show's doing Kami, and I don't want to be outdone, I'm gonna do Kami, which is technically drug interaction, so I get to roll that.
Here we go, folks.
And here's the point where everything went sideways.
Sideways.
So first off, I'm gonna say for the record, I do have my pain editor on, so I'm going to make my roll now for addiction.
Okay.
So I'm just finding my kami rolls because I'm dumb.
That's right. I really want you to fail this and then be addicted to LARPing.
Almost made another rolling mistake today. Haha, nailed it.
Damn.
Now I am going to roll the d6 for drug interaction.
Yep.
I don't remember what 5 is. Let me get
Me
that
neither.
flash.
So I'm going to skip by you while you look that up.
Oh, got it.
All right. Never mind.
Duration of crash effects are doubled, so it's not going to be super relevant.
No.
All right. And now I'm going to punch the wall.
Yep. If you wish to do like a flying charge off of the drone, you may take those are 6 extra dice for an assist.
Oh, I absolutely want to do that.
Yep.
Just let me add my kami. Nailed it.
I now imagine a scene where this troll poster just smashes through everything and does the Kool-Aid Man, oh yeah, and then Snarl Sparkly comes jumping around him like...
Snarl Sparkly.
I'm going to edge that because, of course, I am.
Sure. You also had a free one hanging around.
Yep.
So with 8 hits, do you wish to destroy the scenery as you go through it, or just crash it open dramatically?
As close to both as conceivably possible.
Oh, it's like one option is leaving a Ripsaw-shaped hole in it. The other is like squishing the poor nerd behind the door as it flies open.
That's the one. That's the one I want.
All right. So they'll kind of go flying open and do that thing where they slam against the wall and begin to ease back, and you'll see a nerd in like referee getup, kind of just like ugh, and slump to the ground unconscious behind it. He had like a comlink in his hand and was doing stuff, and then all of a sudden a door flattened him. But hey, you're on kami and drunk, so woo!
Woo! I can resist some stun damage too, but you can continue on.
Yeah,
do that.
go ahead. Dixie, you have found Gimli, or not Gimli
Awesome.
as the place may be, and he yells out to Legolas of, I'm about to get up another one on you.
So I want to rip off his fake beard.
You bitch.
Is
I
it
love
a
it.
beard?
Doesn't matter.
He's a dwarf.
Well, you may go ahead, sir, and make your roll as you are facing a man of importance, so he will have actual dice to resist you. You cool with 3?
No, I'm gonna edge it.
Sure.
All right, I'm cool with 5.
That's good because you don't have a lot of choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you are easily able to sink your fingers into his nice curly mop of beard hair and kind of tear it off. If memory serves, you are the only person that's not actively cheating.
Right.
So he's going to attempt to.
I'm not actively cheating.
Oh, apologies. Oh, that's right. You're locked in a horrific death duel with a nobody.
He's the nice Shadowrunner that isn't cheating.
Well, when you put it like that, technically I am because I'm using magic and an elemental.
Oh yeah, I guess you got me there. All right, so he looks really confused at you as he sees you like grab for him and is like, huh? And then you pull away this mop of hair. You will find out that it is one of those things where it kind of went all the way up and it was actually like he is bald.
Awesome.
Like the only hair on his head is his eyebrows, and he's like, "What?"
So I'm gonna take off my helmet and put on his fake beard. I have claimed my first trophy.
Oh, I now have new art inspiration. Lovely.
All right, I will scroll down so that they may see it again as you do
This
more
was
art.
Dixie Rose, correct?
Frogs!
Meanwhile, All Star,
Yeah.
your LARPer opponent is attempting to have at you. So if you wish to roll your not get have added, you may do so.
Oops, mic was muted. Ha ha ha.
That's fine. It's been
So
known
yeah,
to
it's the
happen.
same for yeah, it's the same for melee for range, right? Reaction
Yes.
and intuition dodge. Okay. Uh, boom, boom, boom.
You have successfully not gotten struck, and he is impressed with your prowess. You may attempt to have at him if you wish.
I will also swing my wet noodle. This wet noodle fight. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna use my club skill again.
Sure.
Your
Oh,
prowess is admiral for a troll.
Wait, shouldn't I be rolling -2? Whatever. I should be rolling -2 on my attacks for my sustaining spells, shouldn't I?
Yes, I do believe you have. As I scroll up here, yeah, your clubs is 8 minus 2 is should be 6, not 5.
My clubs is 2.
The sheet I'm looking at
My
is
pool
clubs
is
3,
5.
agility 5.
No, my pool is 5.
Oh, then yes, you should definitely be rolling 2 less. Oh well.
Alright, so
You are locked in that Mortal Kombat where your wet noodles are like ching glancing at each other and kind of it's awkward because granted you're not the tallest of trolls but you are still a troll.
yeah.
Uh so yeah, no, you are grimacing at each other over your clashed blades. Oh man. So Dozer, you have successfully defeated Sean Beam. And there are a number of mooks around you, unless you wish to get up to something illicit. I imagine you'll just be mopping the floor with people because you're a savage cheater.
Yes, that
Do
is
you stand
exactly
above
correct.
him and say, "Brace yourselves, the trolls are coming"?
No, but I will be calling out an Orzet to my cherry pickers to actually go through and just like poke people that he throws down,
Sure.
so they have to stay down. Make it humiliating.
Yep, so rather than having you fight somebody, you will be more than capable of dramatically entering anybody else's little mini scene,
Excellent.
as is appropriate for the genre. Light show, you have flung your weapon across the room here, and in the effort of you going to get it, people are going to make some heroic stabs at you.
I would like to fucking rhino rush everyone in my way towards my weapon, as a troll would do in the historical sense.
Yeah, must be historically accurate. Um,
And I'm on Kami.
so if you want to just make a quick dodge roll to not
So that would be yeah.
yeah, your reaction plus intuition.
Do I still get the +2 for being partially cheating?
Yes, because you are partially cheating. Unless you have stopped cheating at some point, that is also a thing. Yep, you're easily able to push these people out of your way to the ground. A lot of people will yelp as your large self shoving them to the ground, and you have reclaimed your weapon, and you will look up and you will see that somebody is very panicked in front of you and is kind of like looking around, and he's pulling out his comlink as if to signal something.
I would like to grab the sucker and do a impromptu frisbee at the rest of his buddies.
With him or with his comlink?
With him, of course.
Okay, just making sure. No, you may go ahead and roll a throwing weapons test because Uh, I imagine. Well, what is your actual unarmed combat?
I'm not trained in either, so it would be 8 dice because I'm agility 9 on the Kami.
Go ahead and roll your unarmed combat +2 for going for a touch attack, which is all it takes to grab somebody. All right, let's. So you have grabbed the man.
Would you like me to roll strength to see how far I throw him, good sir?
Uh, you have the man kind of perched above your head in that classic "I'm going to throw you over the top rope" position. You may do with him as you please.
I send him flying.
Okay, you may go ahead and roll either your throwing weapons or your lift and carry to hurl the man.
Oh, lift and carry, totally.
Right. So you were aiming for his friends?
Yeah, or if yes, somewhere with a lot of people.
Alright. You are easily able to knock down a whole group of people with one of their bros.
Wait, it would be more comically fun if I tried to throw him towards the people on the wall, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So I tried to aim, throw him over towards the wall, just to hear that "ah!" as someone goes flying.
Tozer, do you want to try and catch him and then make his day worse? Or do you want to wait and jump on somebody
no.
else?
No, I absolutely do. I think we can turn him into a peasant railgun if I catch him and throw him again.
Yep, you are easily able to catch the man because, believe it or not many men are thrown through the air that often, and it is a kind of thing that you hear the "ah" and this is going to be good kind of flashes across your face.
Right. What shall I roll to accelerate his journey?
Oh, so you're just kind of like catch, alley-oop, continue momentum.
Hot potato with the man.
If possible, I'd like to catch him by like the top and the bottom of his shirt, and then do one of those Olympic hammer throw spins.
Do you actually have the throw person martial art or no?
No, I don't.
Why don't
Sangre
you have
does
that?
not have throw person. Because Sangre doesn't have it. I need to buy another martial art. I just haven't had the time. We'll
Both
probably do this after this run.
Deadman and Plink are disappointed in your lack of proficiency in hurling people.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
So you may go ahead and roll your lift carry at +4 for the pseudo assist that you got from Light Show for having thrown the man already. So yeah, no, are you aiming for anything in particular as you throw this man?
I saw that one of my compatriots was in a life or death battle with some other nerds, as I recall.
There was
It's a wet noodle fight, okay? Let's not.
Yeah,
let's just call it as it is.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cannonball through the wet noodle fight with my man's here. He's gonna help me out.
all right, and as you have managed to score 7 successes versus his not 7 dice pool because he is just an average dude. All-Star, if you would like to describe the scene as a man collides with the man that you were doing battle with, please go right ahead.
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I know, right? So basically, engaged in this wet noodle. Also, is engaged in this wet noodle fight with this dude who's like noticeably, literally like half her height. When all of a sudden she just hears this screaming. Ooh, she has a screaming from a panicked dude flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Comes hurling towards her, and with her perception, she manages to just step out of the way and maneuver at the last second as Buddy Flying Man collides into her opponent from the back, their heads colliding with a loud thunk from their helmets clashing together. Knocking her opponent face first into the grass or whatever the ground is, while the other dude flips up into the air and does a few somersaults before rolling across the grass and also landing, coming to a Ragdoll stop. About a meter or two away.
Do you reach down and tap your opponent with your stick?
I bonk him in the head.
Bunk. He is officially dead now. As per the rules. I mean, he was already down, but now he's dead. It's fine.
That's it.
Oh, Dixie, I believe you got alley-ooped over quite literally.
So Gimli is looking there, barefaced, incredulous, as I
He's furious
wave
might be
his-
the word for it as you wave his manhood in front of him.
perfect. So I want to do one of those cartoon grab him on the top of the head and keep him at arm's length away from me as he tries to swing.
Sure, that is something that, given the height distance difference we are talking about, it is a matter of what you wish to do after performing this maneuver upon him.
Well, I'm going to let him flail helplessly for a while. Then I'm going to give him a very humiliating poke at the end.
Just kind of like, boink. All right, you may go ahead and roll your unarmed combat to try and poke him, and he will attempt to not be poked. Ha ha!
Oh!
He's got a little bit of fight in him. And he attempts to ask you a question.
Okay.
If you are holding a hand on his head, you may take +2 to your dodge. For the extra humiliation. Okay. So you guys are also locked in mortal combat over an embarrassing situation for a dwarf and trying to find the spot to poke him on his little chest, please. Ripsaw, as you are doing whatever it is you do that you are doing, you will see that there is a man who is running from the battle, but is not heading towards the porta potty. He is heading over towards where the east is with that hill, because that is where you set up your rope and poop.
Mm-hmm.
There is the epic battle going on around you that you could easily get involved in, but at the same time, you can also see that guy is heading in that direction.
Is he on our side or the other side?
The other guys.
Oh, I gotta stop him.
He is going for reinforcements. How would you like to stop him, sir?
Wait, is he summoning the reinforcements?
It looks as though he might be trying to hit the button or heading towards like the spotlight for sun to come in.
Accident him.
Didn't we want that to happen though, so they would trip up and that would be like the big finish of a bunch of
Right.
people running down a hill and getting falling in poop. So we probably want to let him go.
Yeah. Perhaps I don't know if we want to stop him or not, because he might see that the ground is covered in poop.
Oh yeah, would that be an issue? Would he might be able to like warn them?
Probably not. It's dark.
All right, we'll let him do his thing.
And
I
it
think
wasn't a
that's
lot amount of poop. It was just some poop. The dog was not,
We
dog
could
is
have
not an
given
elephant.
laxative to the dog, to be fair.
That sounds like
Sounds
some
like a
animal
terrible idea.
cruelty. Snarls
Yeah, why
Barkley
would you
would
do
not
that?
appreciate that.
It's
No.
true.
After all Snarls has done for you, why would you do that to him?
How do we
Right.
win again?
I think
Yeah.
we've already won. We're just gonna go ahead and mop up now.
Um,
This is 80s teen comedy movie winning right now.
Yeah, this is basically Revenge of the Nerds in reverse. This is the
Yeah.
jocks winning.
All right. In that case, if we're cleaning up, I'm gonna go after that guy and just beat him up and throw him in the poop.
Okay, so you're just gonna kind of run him down from behind on your drone caravan thing.
Yep.
Or no, you jumped off of it. I'm sorry, I forgot
yeah, you're
that you.
right. I mean, I'm still really fast, so
Yeah.
how far away from me is he?
You make it sound like we paid any attention to any of the rules for any
All right,
of this
I
stuff.
just gotta run up
Right.
and suplex him.
Oh God. All right, you may go ahead, sir, and roll your. Do you have clinch?
No, but I can just do the. What's the action to just
Subdue?
like subdue action? Yeah.
Yeah, you can just do an unarmed combat. We'll start with that, and we'll see how. I imagine it's not going to be much problem for you to garner success here. Uh-oh. He has
I'm
a
gonna
chance.
edge it.
Oh. All right, never mind.
1 second.
Oh no. That inopportune knock on the door.
Right?
Now I'm good.
All right. So you are able to lift a man's bodily, and with 9 hits, just double check. No, you keep 10 of them. You are able to suplex face plant him into the freshest pile of dog remains. Not remains. I'm sorry. That's poop. Let's just call poop what poop
Droppings?
is. Yeah. No, I was trying to be all kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he has been suplexed into poop. As you stand up from that, you will see that the spotlight has been turned on to signify the sun and reinforcements coming. You will hear a cheer from over the hill, and a man wearing all white with a white fake horse thing around his waist kind of stands there with a big stick. You recognize him as the elf from the meeting, and they begin to charge down the hill, which thankfully you have arranged a man and a rope to humiliate these guys. And
We also have an accident-prone spirit.
yes, which I'm going to go ahead. You want to roll that accident out one more time, and we'll see how bad not Gandalf eats shit.
Okay.
Those moments when you said more or less of that, but it didn't push to talk, I was so sad. I was like, why is Rob ignoring me? And then I realized I'm still muted.
That's fine.
It's also affecting at least 7 other people.
Yeah, no,
Damn.
that is unfortunate. So Gandalf, not Gandalf, does not get to eat shit.
Oh, there's still a rope. He still might eat shit.
Can't we have like a group edge test, perhaps? Maybe?
Well, so the eat shit was quite literally because it's one of those dramatic speech type situations of, charge and all of that kind of stuff. And should the accident power have gone off, it would have been one of those things where when he hits the rope, he will be mid speech and literally eat shit. So I didn't mean that as a euphemism. I meant that quite literally. I apologize. The cavalry, quite literally as they are going to come running down this hill, hit your rope, and make a general mess of things. You probably would not have been able to trip all of the people, except for the people in the front have fallen, and they are kind of in these giant horse things, which then makes the people who are running behind them also fall. And it is a giant mess. The rest of you guys are quite easily mopping up as much as one would really kind of call it. As you get through the mooks up here, it'll be one of those kinds of things where the air horn is going to go off to kind of pull people to a halt. Everybody's going to kind of get up from being dead and go, all right, this didn't go how we thought it was going to go. And
Scample, or Dozer's going to put on his shirt now.
Yeah, so I was literally writing out that I was going to do the same thing.
do you guys want to roll me some kind of stealth checks to put your shirts on and not have it be obvious that you were savagely cheating?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Am I just one of those things of like,
You mean any more obvious?
savage cheating? All right.
Hey, well, we are trogs, so
All right. So you guys are.
I'm just heavily considering if Light Show just wouldn't try to leave instead at this point.
Well, you are on Kami.
you stand out.
Yeah, I guess I would still stand out. Yeah.
To be fair, you were only half cheating. You had your thing on.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just had it around your legs instead of on your chest like a crazy man.
No one said not to do that.
This is true. It's kind of like in flag football when instead of having it on your hips, you turn it front and back because it's harder to grab.
Yep.
You just run the risk of somebody grabbing your junk.
Or your butt.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But some people are into that, so.
Yeah, that is also just a part of psychological warfare with flag football. Of, oh, I don't want to grab his junk. But the event organizers, the three guys, Gandalf covered in poo, and not Sean Beam kind of looking very grumpily because he's supposed to be somebody of importance, and Gimli kind of walks up. I imagine Dixie has not returned his beard.
No.
Didn't think so. It is pretty fabulously braided, I'll have you know.
As shown in the image, of course, down below.
Of course, which is still what is being displayed upon the screen. The three of them kind of get together and have a small huddle while everybody else is kind of catching their breath and getting it. Do you guys have anything you want to say to each other while you give you this moment to get a little RP out of your systems if you like?
Well, you mean we weren't RPing before?
I mean, Ripsaw the not troll did some pretty trolly things in there, so I wasn't sure if anything were to come of that.
Oh, this is great. We should do it again next year.
So where do we collect our 20 new yen?
None.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's that? Where's our $20?
They
got
gave
it.
they gave you
got
your
it.
$20 already.
Yeah, we got it when we got our equipment.
Oh, well, why are we still here?
Because I need a bus back.
I actually has a guy that knows how to drive, so weekends just leave instead.
Alright.
Do you guys want to just bail out?
Yeah, I think we're just.
I think it's probably best, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they have paid us. We've done our part. So, and they clearly does not like us, in lack of worse terms, troglodytes.
Dozer is going to call out in Orzet that there is going to be a block party in the underground tomorrow night to celebrate their resounding victory.
The other guys are having a discussion. They don't know anything about what you're saying, because why would they speak your horrible tongue?
Yeah, Lightshow doesn't either. But yeah, I do actually have if you even care for me to roll, a contact that is a wheelman that is partially staying at my place that usually drives my car.
You guys do have comlinks. You are more than welcome to have summoned your cars to this place. It's not like it's a secure facility where nobody can have vehicles on. Like, they just bust you because you're a bunch of unwashed trogs.
Yeah, Dozer's gonna go grab his steel links and he's gonna mount up and ride off into the sunset.
What I think you mean the sunrise from the spotlight.
Yes. He's gonna ride off away from the sunrise. Wherever an orc is feeling threatened and whenever a troll is being ground down under the bureaucratic heel, the orc in black shall be there. Have drone will travel.
Change their clothes.
The orc in black shall dose out some punishment to anyone wishes to. Nah, never mind.
There's so many terrible things going on here. It's fantastic.
Oh, I have the spirit stuff casting accident now.
That's probably a good idea.
And then I'm gonna go change, and while I do that, I'm gonna call Johnny Cab.
I like to imagine you all meet up at a Lenny's afterwards and kind of.
Yeah, I was going to invite everyone to the place where I, in the RP fashion, actually work as a bouncer because my fixer owns the place. For some classic techno trog music and Tacoma standard drinks.
Hurl gull around.
Cool.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Because
I'll wear the beard.
Yeah. And then
I'll wear the beard.
The invitation is primarily extended to Ripsaw before Lightshow reconsiders and I like these people. We should all get together.
I like all of these savage cheaters.
So before I go to that establishment, or maybe I should do it after. Yeah, I'll do that. But before the sun rises, I want to go buy some more regents
To make an
knock
attempt
myself
again.
out.
Sure.
Yeah, to not knock myself out. All right.
So, you guys will all be palling around at Denny's. I imagine still wearing your reenactment gear.
But of course.
Absolutely.
I changed.
Okay.
All Star.
Yeah, I have my
Years
contact bring
ago.
me my stuff from my apartment and change into proper light show gear because he kind of feels naked without his armor jacket and the rest of the stuff, you know?
So,
Not that he's actually naked being an issue, but yeah.
but it's just
All
not the
Star doesn't
same.
think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, for this extravaganza, you guys can go ahead and throw a street cred on your sheet just in general, and then a air quotes extra street cred with the Orc Underground, because hey, you guys are did some insane stuff. As I look at some things here, you can go ahead and add Azagog, or however this is pronounced, stupid fantasy names, as a let's make him a 4/3 Sons of Sauron dude. They will be able to get you guys like weapons and armor and bullets and that kind of stuff because they believe an armed
Sweet.
trog is a safe trog.
So I haven't actually had anyone give me a contact before. Do you add them at 4/3 or do you add them at 4/1?
You can add him at 4/3 because you guys are
Okay.
all wonderful trolls and orcs and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Even
It's a
Ripsaw,
reward
who's
for
totally
them.
not a troll.
Yeah.
How would you prefer we add, or I guess what's the hub standard for adding career karma street cred that's only applicable to one type of group?
It's just something to keep in your head that you did this insane thing to help out the underground.
Fair enough.
And then I guess if you guys just want to grab like 4 karma, so I don't go too crazy on the actual rewards. And of course, your 20 Nuyen on the reenactment cred stick.
Can't forget the 20 Nuyen.
I can't forget the 20 Nuyen.
Incredible.
But no, this has been another trope.
God damn it!
Do you have any edge left?
I think I have one left.
Well, you might as well spend it now, because if you're knocked out at home, it's fine.
Yeah. This is gonna be done after the party anyways, yeah. So
Yeah, just right before.
Cecilus, I roast again.
And because he was summoned at -2 to his resistance, I will bind him at -2 to his resistance, given the air of chaos that was in the area. He kind of likes you.
So 6 successes altogether.
You got him with
Yay.
1.
Yay!
Um,
And I have 3 services left because I used 2 for
yep.
the
So you have a
back
total of
power.
4 services on a Force 8 air spirit. And don't worry about soaking your drain because this is not something relevant to continuing on with the rest of the run.
Yep.
So if you want to print screen and keep the Mr. Cool professional air spirit as the image of what he looks like, I'd be a tad bit honored, to be fair here.
Any of you guys who wish to can pick up the solid rep quality instead of the karma from the run for the Orc Underground.
I think the last thing that Dozer needs is more rep, so I'm keeping with the karma so I can
That's
take
fine.
that sweet sumo wrestling for throw person.
I am absolutely doing that.
I'll take solid rep
Just
since
make comment of it in the Skype chat along with any other working for the man, working for the people that you guys wish to do.
what
Thank
does
you.
solid rep do again?
At the first, it gets you a reputation bump with a specific group, +1 for solid, +2 for legendary. Even if the character goes on to do negative things to that group, his reputation is such that people will want to believe it's just a misunderstanding.
Okay.
So that will count for the Orc Underground.
For solid rep for Orc Underground.
Yep.
And so we get 1 street cred and then 1 street cred for Orc Underground, right?
Instead of that, you'll have
Solid rep thing.
the solid rep. That makes a lot
Okay.
more sense, and I will thank Twitch
Yeah.
chat for that. But yeah, no.
And 20
Thank you
new
guys
yen
for
cost.
coming. 20 new yen. Don't spend it all in one place.